Yo, what up? Top of the AM. Hope everything is all right with y'all. Real quick. Okay. They found a guy who has a white Mercedes Benz who was the alleged shooter of the mother and daughter. I believe it was out there in Memphis. But now they're tying this guy who had this white Mercedes Benz to young Dolph's murder. And they're saying the white Mercedes could be the same white Mercedes that was used against young Dolph, or when young Dolph was killed. So the white Mercedes that was fleeing the scene after Dolph was shot, they're saying this guy may be the same, may be the suspect or the guy that was the one that was in that Mercedes that shot Dolph. But it's weird though, because we saw a video of the white Mercedes being towed from some house that they used to shoot music videos at, Dolph and his crew or whatever. And they found the Mercedes supposedly, and they towed it. So as far as we knew, it was in police custody. But now all of a sudden, this dude gets caught up, and he has a white Mercedes, and they're linking him to two homicides, or two different homicides. The one linking to the mother who died, and the daughter who was wounded but survived, and they're linking it to young Dolph's assassination. So are they running a play on us with the vehicles? Because what is it with this white Mercedes stuff going on? Because as far as we knew, they found a white Mercedes, and they pretty much confirmed that the Mercedes that they towed from that house is directly connected to the drivers who got out their vehicles and shot up Dolph, got in, pulled off. The same Mercedes that supposedly dropped one of the guys off to the hospital that was shot by the alleged young Dolph's brother, who I'm still shocked that he never got hit by any bullet, even though he was standing right next to Dolph. So Dolph gets killed, shot over 17 times, or whatever the number they said. But the brother managed to escape the gunfire and return fire when they were pulling off. So why are they trying to make us believe that this guy who was just put in custody or just arrested, who had a white Mercedes, why are they trying to make it seem like this guy is possibly connected to young Dolph's death, and his white Mercedes is possibly connected to young Dolph's death? So whose white Mercedes was that you already picked up last year in November? So is that Mercedes still in police custody? Did y'all steal the wrong? Did y'all impound the wrong Mercedes? Are y'all confused about what vehicle was used to, in the assassination of young Dolph? Or did y'all stage that Mercedes Benz on the scene of at Makita's? Did y'all stage that Mercedes at Makita's? And then was that Mercedes used? Y'all impounded it, and then maybe y'all took it out of the impound, gave it back to one of these hitters, and he just decided to put in more work somewhere else. It's very suspect right now. That's why I said this young Dolph case is far from over, and it's far from being solved, because there's a whole lot of weird, suspicious stuff going on. So the Mercedes that was supposedly impounded and identified on the day of Dolph's murder. Now y'all trying to make it seem like, I don't know, maybe y'all think we stupid or something. Maybe y'all just thought we forgot about that. But it's a guy that just got arrested who had a Mercedes all this time. He wasn't locked up. He's been going around using this Mercedes to put in work, to knock people down consistently. But y'all already had a Mercedes in custody, in your own custody, that y'all claim, that y'all put in the media that it was tied to Dolph's death. That has something to do with Stray Drop and the other dude that's already in custody. But y'all just find some guy who's tied to 2 murders, one of them young Dolph and the other 2 ladies. So what are we supposed to believe? What are we supposed to think? Are we supposed to believe that y'all made a mistake, y'all had the wrong Mercedes? Or is it just a coincidence that this dude had a white Mercedes as well, and maybe he's not connected to Dolph's murder? But based on reports and what I'm hearing, the media outlets, news, they're making it seem like it's tied to Dolph's death. Or the Makitas, the Mercedes that was at the scene of the crime at Makitas. So where is that white Mercedes that y'all sent us a still picture of before we even know who this dude was, before you guys arrested this guy with a white Mercedes? Where's the original white Mercedes that y'all was showing us, that fled the scene after Dolph got shot? Y'all showed us that y'all found it and y'all impounded it. So how is it that it better not be the same Mercedes that end up hitting the streets again and end up getting into the possession of another Memphis thug, gangbanger, hitter, whatever y'all want to call him? This shit don't make sense, man. Y'all gotta make this make sense right now. Somebody's covering something up. Is some foul business going on? Is the police involved? Is there some corruption going on in the Memphis Police Department to where they're using this white Mercedes to knock off well-known rappers with money? Y'all let me know, because this ain't making no sense.